Was smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all know, working while I'm working, pet sitting, and getting videos done for my amazing audience out there that I learned so much from. Today we got how to speak Cockney. Yeah, I'm gonna hop right into it. Original link in the description. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely felt strange trying to pronounce that, but hopefully this video corrects that for me. So we're gonna get right to it. Here we go.
Ever wondered what the Brits are rabbiting on about? Or why we love our china plates? Then join me as we take a butcher's at Cockney rhyming slang. Hi, I'm Kate and this is Anglophenia. Now before we start, I should clear something up. Dick Van Dyke is not a Cockney. I know, let's just take a moment to deal with that. And I'm not just saying that because of his questionable Cockney accent as Bert the Chimney Sweep in Mary.
So it's safe to say I pronounced it right. Cockney. So I was a little off then. Okay, Cockney.
Poppins. As it turns out, you actually need much more than an accent to be a true Cockney. What makes a Cockney? According to tradition, a true Cockney is a Londoner born within earshot of the Bow Bells at St Mary le Bow Church in the city of...
Man, a true Cockney is somebody who's got it in their spirit. A true Nigerian is somebody who got it in their spirit. A true a Chinese person is somebody who got it in their spirit. All right, that's how I'm rocking. All right, people who actually take the culture serious and they just love the culture. Those are the true people. Forget where you born at.
Of London, on a street called Cheapside to be precise. 150 years ago, the bells could be heard 6 miles to the east, 5 to the north, 4 to the west and 3 to the south, which means that a Cockney could come from Hackney Marshes, Lambeth or even Camden. These are all very different boroughs of London, by the way. Cockney rhyming slang was originally used by street traders and criminals in the East End of London to disguise what they were talking about. No one really knows when it first appeared, but Cockney rhyming slang was certainly widespread by the mid-19th century. It has since escaped London and worked its way into our everyday lives here in the UK, and most of the time we don't even know we're using it. How it works. Cockney rhyming slang has a pretty straightforward formula. Simply replace the word you want to disguise with a short phrase of 2 or 3 words, with the last one rhyming with the original word. You can then shorten the phrase to omit the rhyming word, which leaves you with a sort of code. For example, the word tea was replaced with Rosie Lee. The rhyming part Lee is often dropped, leaving you with Rosie. So it's totally normal to hear someone being offered a cup of Rosie. Just don't drink too many, otherwise you'll be...
Would you like a cup of Rosie? I might have to. I think I'm liking this. This don't seem too bad. Would you like a cup of Rosie? I feel like I can see myself speaking like that. Hey, what they like the Black James Bond. Let's go.
Desperate for a Jimmy Riddle. I'll let you work that one out. Other famous examples.
And so-called black. For y'all that's been on my channel, I know I hate calling people by colors. But I just thought that would be funny to say that. Black James Bond.
Examples of Cockney rhyming slang include Adam and Eve, believe, dog and bone, phone, china plates, mates, apples and pears, stairs, Duke of Kent, rent. Although ironically, he probably doesn't have to pay any rent. And my personal favourite, Tommy Trinder, a comedian who was popular between 1930 and 1950 and whose name was used for window, or winder, as someone with a Cockney accent would say. I was helping one of me chinas clean his Tommy Trinders when I heard the old dog and bone ringing upstairs. I ran up the apples, picked it up, and would you Adam and Eve it? It was only the bleeding landlord asking for his Duke of Kent. Rabbit.
Wow, the way she put that together was so smooth. I think it's awesome. I think it's fantastic. That's pretty cool. She put that together real smooth. I ain't gonna lie, she must be a real Cockney.
Most Brits will understand that to rabbit on about something means to talk a lot about it, but many of us don't know why it means that. Well, it comes from the Cockney rhyming phrase, rabbit and pork, meaning talk. Porkies. Pork pies is Cockney for lies. So if you've told someone a lie, you're telling porkies. It's true, I promise. Barnet. Barnet is what we might use when talking about someone's hairstyle, but again, many of us don't know that it comes from Barnet Fair, a famous horse fair in Barnet, which, yes, you guessed it, right.
If you like my bonnet, let me get a thumbs up. Let me get a thumbs up if you like my bonnet. Am I rabbiting on too much? See, I'm kind of catching on just a little bit.
Rhymes with hair. Simple, right? Well, maybe not. Whilst the majority of Cockney rhyming slang is based on obvious, if not somewhat peculiar rhymes, there are always a few exceptions. Bags of mystery. Bags of mystery is a popular example of non-rhyming Cockney slang and is used for sausages. Kinda leaves you wondering which unusual parts of the animal may have been used to make that good old-fashioned banger you're about to eat, so let's not dwell on that for too long. Porridge. Porridge is what we Brits call oatmeal, but doing porridge is a Cockney phrase for doing
Every time I hear porridge, I always think of that movie Oliver Twist. May I have some more porridge? The only reason I even know movies like this is because I used to just be up like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and I used to just watch all these old movies and TV shows, and I love them. I got an old soul. What can I say? I would learn so much. Didn't learn how to speak Cockney though. Cockney. Okay. Almost like saying Courtney, but Cockney.
Time in prison and is inspired by porridge being the standard breakfast for inmates. Porridge was the name of a popular British sitcom set in prison, which ran on the BBC in the mid-70s. Other TV shows which continued to bring a sprinkle of Cockney rhyming slang to their audiences were Only Fools and Horses and Steptoe and Son. Modern day Cockney. Due to more traffic noise and large buildings muffling the sound of the Bow Bells, the Cockney catchment area is smaller than before.
Cockney is actually really easy to pronounce. I'm just trying, like, I'm one of the people that when I pronounce something, I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. Like, always, to the point where I start trying too hard. But it's actually really easy.
But Cockney rhyming slang is still alive and well, and nowadays you don't even need to be a Cockney to come up with new phrases. They seem to come from all sorts of places. New Cockney phrases are mostly influenced by names of celebrities, so the next time you're at a bar, you could order a couple of Britney Spears instead of beers. See, she really was born to make you happy. Or should that be Mary? If everything's going
Give me a Britney Spears one more time. Shout out to Britney Spears.
a bit wrong, you could say, oh, it's all gone a bit Pete Tong.
That would be a good comedy skit. Like, you just drinking and you drinking. Someone drinking alcohol and it's like, oh, you want another one? Hit me, baby, one more time. Give me another Britney Spears. Like, I'm sure somebody out there could put that together. So if you're a comedian, hey, remember where you got it. Remember where you got it. Give me a shout out.
Pete Tong is a well-known BBC Radio 1 DJ. Feeling a little confused? Then you don't have a Scooby. That's right, everyone's favourite talking dog detective, Scooby-Doo, is the modern-day Cockney rhyming slang for not having a clue. This might also have meaning beyond a simple rhyme. I mean, let's face it, Scooby rarely had a clue what was going on half the time unless a Scooby snack was involved. I've been rabbiting on about Cockney rhyming slang all this time, and I haven't even asked you if you have a favourite. Let us know in the comments. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter and like our Facebook page too. Thanks for watching. Oh, you've got to have a butcher's at this one. This one is totally worth sharing with your china plates. You'll be rabbiting on about how good that one is. I honestly haven't a Scooby what that one's about. Cockney rhyming.
My favorite would probably be Rabbit On, just because it's the easiest. It's the easiest. But honestly, I really did enjoy this video. I thought it was a very educational but fun at the same time. And you could tell she really knows what she's talking about. And she's a great host, right? The way she presents all this Cockney. See, here I go again, trying to Cockney. The way she presents all this Cockney, just the meanings behind things and going into deeper detail. I think she does a fantastic job, and I really actually did enjoy this video. And when I heard her speak it so smoothly, it was definitely very very enticing. You know, it made me want to, you know, I think that would be cool. Imagine you got some friends and they're Cockney, and or you meet somebody and they don't realize, that you may know how to speak some of it. And you just imagine how impressed they would be if you could just sling those words together. So I think that is pretty awesome, honestly. This was a great video. I love learning about just so much different cultures. It's amazing. It really is. I'm learning so much. I know I say that every video, but it's true. I'm learning so much. This light makes me feel like I got a baldy. Like a ball, like it's just shining off my forehead. It makes it feel like, like that shiny Mr. Clean. Make me feel like I got a bald head. But with that being said, I definitely got, what was it, Barney? Barney? I got a lot of Barney though. I gotta go back now, because now I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Hold on, real quick. Real
Only the
quick.
bleeding landlord asking for his due. Talk. Barnet.
Barnet. I got a lot of Barnet. I don't know why Barney came to mind. Barney would have been a lot easier to remember, But but original link in the description. Listen, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna continue. This, we haven't even started warming up yet. Listen, I ain't slowing down no time soon. So, get comfortable, get used to this, because like I said, I don't even consider myself warming up until I hit at least 100,000 of y'all. Then we stretching. So with that being said, I'll talk to y'all on the next video. Much love.